So when we in St. Martin, hell yeah, it's a different type of going out.
True.
I change completely. If I'm in St. Martin, if I'm in England, if I'm in San Francisco, LA, I switch like a chameleon because when I around my people, because when I'm in England, don't you think I'm talking like this? And yeah, I'm obviously going to switch.
Okay.
Oh, you just made
you have
Hades
the
Day.
accent. Yes.
You just made Hades Day. Okay, good. Guys, they're going to get English in this
You can do it
biatch.
again, please. So what's going on, guys?
So what?
It's me, Haley Leone.
And it's your girl, Jojo Renee. And we have this is the second woman on our couch, or the first woman on our couch in the Netherlands, but the second episode with women and just women.
Yeah. This is the
Did you
second
know
episode
that?
with just women.
And you the first woman to bless the couch in the studio.
Oh.
Who is the first woman to bless the couch in the studio? Introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Chrisania.
Chrisania brought us a letter.
Oh, yes.
And wine, guys. And we was waiting till the episode started to open it.
To open it and bless the episode. You know.
I'm not showing it because
bubbles.
they don't sponsor us.
No.
But I'm gonna open it. Thank you for
You
the
know what's the
wine.
name of the bottle of wine?
Yo, this is how Chrisania went to get a wine. She did, cause she come right, and then she pin it off. She come inside. We was like, so we gonna drink said wine. She was like, what's that?
Like,
We was
what
like,
you bring?
What you brought? But yeah, you can tell them about yourself while I pour this up.
Well, myself, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hi. I'm an average young
Uh-uh.
female.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
We
that.
taking it back. We taking it back. We not humble.
I'm kidding. I am a DJ, Afro Caribbean DJ. I'm also a student, a waitress, a
What do you
friend.
study?
Right now, I say right now like I'm gonna study again. I'm done.
You done?
After
What you
this,
was studying?
right now I'm studying media and entertainment management. I just have to forget that part.
That's a study too.
I love that. Yeah, it's a nice study. It's draining, tiring,
Aren't
but
all?
yeah, exactly. All of them are, and at the same time, it's like helping me find my purpose, bringing me closer to what I like. So it has its benefits, and yeah, sometimes I want to quit.
I know the
want it to be
feeling.
over, but it's been helping me a lot. So
Well,
Let's
can
go.
we cheers? to
Cheers.
Chris, please. Thank
Ting,
you for
ting,
being on the
Kristen.
pod.
cheers, guys.
We are very excited for
I
this
feel like it's too
episode.
far.
It's about to be lit. Eye contact, guys, or bad luck. Kristen, big up yourself.
Cheers, guys.
Wow. This, I don't know what it is. Tastes
I wanted to do
amazing.
a bit of ASMR, like.
It's not bad.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I know Elisha
Hate
hated
that.
that part.
Sorry.
But yes, so you're a DJ, you're a student, you're a friend, you are finding your purpose.
Yeah.
You want to break the ice first with the would you
Let's
rather?
do
Before
it!
we get into how you get there.
Okay.
You should just come with these wild would you rather.
Yeah. So I gonna do the soft-ish one first, and then I ain't gonna lie. I
Crack
got
it
a
up.
wild one today, guys. Are you
Okay, wait.
be prepared? So
okay.
first one is not that wild. A bit. Would you rather your friends hear everything bad you ever said about them behind their backs, or hear everything bad they've ever said about you behind your back? Think about it.
I really don't care whichever one it is. I have to far from the mic.
You have to pick one. You either got parameters, or you got orange pill, or you don't choose either.
Okay. You know what you would say?
I know very much.
Okay, what you would say?
So, yeah, they can hear everything I've said because I'm very, very straight up.
Okay.
If I said it, you probably heard it already.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't want to hear anything anybody else has to tell me
No? Why
about
not?
myself. I'm good without hearing it. So yeah, definitely.
I think I'm the same.
Yeah?
I truly feel like I'm the same. I feel like a lot of the stuff I say about my friends, I had to say to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially today, I had a hard conversation with a friend, and I tell her exactly what was what. And I just feel that level of like just radical honesty is very apparent in my friendship. So
But
I don't
then
mind.
don't you feel like, are you already didn't have that? Because it's like, if they already hear it,
Yeah,
then
but
what?
there's some things that you probably checking like,
and maybe you say it differently.
yeah, exact. That could be out of context. That's why I don't want to
Say it
hear what they
differently.
say.
Say the same way.
If that makes
each
sense.
time.
But then to me, it's like, I would want to hear what they say. Because I know whatever I've said to them already. So it's not going to be any new,
Yeah.
like, they're going to probably hear stuff.
Yeah.
Trying not to cuss. They're going to probably hear stuff that I've said already. So then it's like,
You know what it is for me?
yeah.
When I say it, I know the context in which it is communicated in, and I don't mind explaining that.
Yeah.
For me, I don't need to hear every single context of what my friend meant by this, or by this, or by this, or by that.
Exactly.
In a sense of like, they gonna hear everything I said,
Mm-hmm.
and then they all gonna be asking like, okay, what you meant by this, what you meant by that. I don't mind explaining it,
Mm-hmm.
but for all of them to really have to break down what they meant by certain stuff, it's just a level of like, I can't be asked.
So wait, all of them though you have to hear all
Well,
of
your
them?
friends, your close friends.
Okay, that might be a little too much for me.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's a bit overwhelming.
But I don't know. But I don't think I would mind.
So which one you choose? The one that you
I would want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah,
Cause I would think they just tell me what they think, but I wouldn't know.
that
But
makes sense.
I know a lot of what I've said to my friends they've heard.
Yeah,
So then it's just like, it's not really like
that deep.
that deep. And I would want the more spicier option.
Because she wants problems, guys.
And not problems unless I don't know why
You said
saying.
it's spicy.
I don't know what it be saying.
It's
That's
true, it's
Wayne.
It's true. Are you ready for the next one?
Huh.
Cause this one is not spicy. It's wild. Would you rather have sex with a goat and have nobody know, or not have sex with a
Wow.
goat but everybody think you did?
Okay, wait. Okay. But if I have sex with a goat, they don't know.
No.
Then that. Then that. Because why would I want you out there thinking I do it and I ain't do it?
True. But you would have sex with a goat?
I feel like I have. Woo!
Patreon.
No, I wasn't gonna say a goat, but I mean like there's certain people like I would never want people to know. It's basically same level as a goat.
Ooh.
Right?
That mess up.
Right?
I hear
Wow.
it though. Chrisania.
Wow. No, listen. I thought first she was going to say yes. She feel like she already did with a goat.
Yeah. In my head, I thought you was going there like you had sex with an animal
No,
or
I
something.
mean like, you know. You got you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
I get what you mean. You have
Listen.
people lower than goat ranking on
Yeah.
your. I hear you.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I'm sorry. I never hear about goat ranking.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
there's levels.
So, okay. I gonna have to agree with Haiti because man, yeah, I want nobody. Nobody fuck a goat.
Exactly. But
I'd rather have
but
sex with a
in
goat.
this situation, I know I had sex with a goat. So
Exactly.
it's like, would I
You
be
gonna
okay
brace,
with
man.
myself?
Yeah, man, you gonna be fine. We
Yeah,
know
right.
a lot
If
of
we
things
had
that we
the
have done
lower,
and we kept
we
it
had what was
underneath.
lower.
You had
Exactly.
You had man them worse than goat.
Yeah.
So you gonna brace for real. You
At
gonna
least man,
brace.
he's going to give me jerk. What?
What?
Jerk curry
Jerk
goat.
goat?
At least they get curry goat from goat. They give me something.
Exactly. But
Right?
okay, cool. We established that.
Okay, what about you?
No, I on the same boat.
Okay.
I
Oh.
fucking the goat. Sorry, I have
That
sex
was
with a goat.
bars.
Yeah, we on the same boat. We
I'm
having
a
sex
fucking
with a goat.
Yeah.
Maybe in my throat. Ew.
Sorry, mommy.
Sorry. Very sorry. I know my
No.
mother gonna watch this.
Yeah,
too,
that's true. That's true. But yeah, so you start off with like this, you know, how you get, because you mentioned the DJing.
Mm.
What make you get like inspired to do that? That's something you always wanted to do.
You know, I've always wanted to do many different things in my life, and I think I always had DJ on there. But there's so much things that I just never focused on it. And like in 2022, I went to a Soca versus dancehall, and I'm a little too on, and I check it, but I felt like whoever was playing, they had my phone and they just kept pressing next. Every single song that was coming on just like resonated with me, and I was so inspired, a little too inspired because
Never to inspire me.
No,
Look where you are.
never.
hello, but that same weekend I went home, I went and spent 800 euros and I said, I'm a DJ.
That's how you. I love that.
Hey,
You just did it, basically.
You just did it.
I just threw myself into it completely because it was like, oh, I know I said I wanted to do it before, and it was like, I could do it. I heard him play all of those songs.
I could do this.
Hey, but listen, there's a good side and a flop
okay.
side, you know?
I get that.
It's nice to just throw yourself in and just start something new, but sometimes, hey, you gotta make sure, is this what I want to do? And let's take the right steps too.
Does
So
them align with your purpose?
with your
Yeah,
purpose,
it's
you know, because I
facts.
had to take a whole turn and say, wait a minute, how is this aligning with what I want to do, with what I'm meant to do, with what I got to do for other people?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's funny enough, guys, because she just mentioned playlists.
Okay, good.
We want to let you guys know that as of this episode, we are introducing our BTB playlist.
So, Chrisania, you are actually blessing the couch as
Yes.
a woman and the playlist as a guest.
And what we want to do is every week or every episode. So every time we drop an episode,
Yeah.
me and Jody are going to upload our listen of the week.
Yeah.
But whenever we have a guest, we would like them to also add their song or what you listening to for
Yeah.
the week. So what would be your song that you would add for this episode?
I ain't gonna lie, listen, I have a song that's been on repeat, and it's like a mix, like a bouillon mix. It's called by DJ. What's his name? Let me make sure I say it
Is
right.
that on Spotify?
Ooh, no.
Yeah, you know she a DJ.
One
She
time
put
I
it on
hear,
SoundCloud.
As soon as I hear a mix, I was like,
I'm sorry, it's
Well.
SoundCloud, but shout out to DJ Zip.
So we gonna hear this mix. Are you gonna just have to go to Spotify for the Spotify? What's a Spotify available song?
You would add.
wait, but let me shout out the DJ.
Oh yeah, shout out to DJ.
Because that song is banging, and if you got SoundCloud, everybody got SoundCloud, man.
Yeah.
Go and check out that song. I can't cuss now.
I mean,
Cause girl.
Okay, the song is called "Fuck I Say I Want to Fuck,"
oh,
and it's by DJ Zip. Listen, I tell you, the whole week this on replay.
Running.
But a Spotify tune. Shit, boy, I don't be on Spotify.
no.
Okay, it don't have to be
That
Spotify.
is
Like any
interesting.
tune that is probably available on Spotify.
I know I did DJ, and I supposed to. think
Nah,
I
No,
was
but then
put you
that's
on
for
the
you
spot.
because DJs just have a lot of music that also is not
Exact.
available on
You
these
doing
streaming
that twisty thing that
platforms.
all you just do on the
Yeah.
deck.
What
You
twisty
go through
thing?
all the songs. I don't know how to see how you twist something to go through the songs. I just check a little.
Hey,
something,
but she
something.
right now. She ain't wrong. All the DJs, you know, she ain't wrong. She ain't wrong.
It's because I always
Yeah.
bending over the DJ thing and I just catch it.
That
Hey, wait a
See,
minute.
if this is one of those moments, I'm really ashamed of myself. But if a man had said that, they would be like, pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay, man.
But it
better-
wasn't even a pause moment. Cause I was
No,
bending over
you better
taking
know
back
what
shot.
it did.
Oh,
You think I bending over to look at the DJ?
I thought she was.
No, but you ever been like Shelly Shell down?
Yes.
You know how
Love.
the DJ booth set up. They got a
Love.
wooden thing. I hold on to the wooden thing.
Hold
I'm bending on.
Pelting waist, but looking at the DJ.
I get what you
to
mean.
see what he doing.
I get what you mean. But think of a song. You have a song?
Yeah, but mine gonna go last.
Okay. Well, guys, we're not going to get into it, but everybody know J. Cole dropped his album.
Check episode 30 to go into conversation about J. Cole and Kanye
Exactly.
beef. Okay.
But I have so many songs, but I think my personal favorite is Hat Trick.
Hot trick?
No. I don't want to mess it
Not my
up.
personal favorite, but don't know the name.
No, but like
I'm
it's
joking.
She came on this couch to call you out.
Call me.
I'm kidding.
Nah,
I'm
but
kidding.
Trader
you be
Truth
like
and Ibiza.
I'm the same
Whoa.
way.
Trader Truth. I had trade.
That sound like a
Trader Truth
tongue
and Ibiza
twister.
lit.
A little bit.
Sally
Huh?
says seashells.
That's why I was like, I ain't gonna mess up the Trader Truth and
On the
Ibiza.
seashore
lit.
and the seashell.
Yeah, Trader Truth and Ibiza lit.
Trader Truth and Ibiza lit.
Well, no,
Trader
not much.
Truth and Ibiza.
But that's how he just say it. I had Trader Truth and Ibiza lit. He just
That's-
say it fast. So,
What?
yeah. But I love that song. That's personally my favorite song on the album because it's like a classic. It's like classic J. Cole. And he end the album. I feel like he was going to end the album with that song. And then he added this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's a song that just comes together where he just, like, just being appreciative of life and his team. And, you know, and then the disses come. So I love that song. Anyway,
I think it's really beautiful that the first song on the playlist
is it really?
from you is J. Cole.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's probably because everybody know Haiti loves J. Cole.
But I also got to shut out the album because it's just a masterpiece.
I'm gonna send him an email.
Please.
Yeah.
Be like, my girl love you so much.
Can we get some tickets?
Yo,
No, pull up on
send
the
me a video of
couch.
you just saying her
No,
name.
I
at
want him
least.
on the couch. That's the goal.
Guys, you heard it here on episode 32. J. Cole on the couch.
Couch, yes.
You got your song?
Why?
Don't be nervous. I feel like you feel like it's pressure because it's a first.
No, not even that.
So you really just like know, you don't know what song?
Listen, most of the times I play in music and I know the song word for word, but I don't know the title. I don't know the name.
Okay, sing it.
She put you on the spot.
Okay, actually, I don't know what the name of it is, but we have Shazam and stuff.
Yeah.
But this song is actually just very, very touching. And it's by Bob Marley. It's there's a naturalness exploding. Mystic.
That is a beautiful song.
That's a very beautiful song.
I think it's Natural Mystic.
I don't know what it is, but
yes,
I hear it my whole life.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, actually.
Y'all know how emotional.
I cried a whole movie.
Y'all know how emotional that was.
I cried a whole from time Bob Marley started singing and
From
he
the
liked a little
Bellingham.
spliff. I say
Really? I don't know. I guess because I see all the bad reviews. I was just like,
bad
but
reviews.
whatever bad reviews it is, they coming from a place of like it don't hit home for them.
Exactly.
This movie hit stupid home for me because I grew up with all the songs. Like War is my mother's song. When I think of War, I think of my mother because every Sunday we hearing Bob Marley.
Yeah.
So I
I
feel
get
like it
that.
gonna hit different.
It was a lot of
Exactly.
Jamaicans because they feel like they
Yeah.
know the true story. They feel like
They feel like they
they
didn't.
see that
But
commercial,
even if
commercialized
still
version of
about
it.
the real story or the fake story, because I hate to hear these things.
Yeah.
It's about the point. The point
Yeah,
was
they-
unity. The point was just everybody coming together to just like
But
that is the
also
point.
Bob being like a messenger to a level because what he spoke about was
Yeah.
deep and it had such an impact on so many
Absolutely.
places. So it's just that level of like I understand what they mean. They could have done more justice to the story of Bob Marley. However, they did justice by communicating a message and whoever pick it up. But you should definitely watch
I'm
it.
gonna watch it just also support, but I don't want to be like
Kristen.
bad vibes.
No, but try to watch it without the bad reviews.
No,
in your
but it's
head.
not even just the message. But a lot of people also just feel like the how they the brand of Barley is like this movie. But everybody know how he was probably a great person. But like the stories of things he's done behind the scenes and how he had all
That's
these
like
outside
everybody
children.
though.
and
Everybody
da-da.
got a good side and a bad side though.
But then it's just like
And Rita had a big part to play in this movie.
hello,
Like she had a huge part to
I gotta
play.
watch it first.
When I saw Brad Pitt was on it, I was like, oh,
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. That's random.
He was
It's
in
like
the
a spoon of fork
production.
in a basketball.
He was in the like credits.
Yeah, he was producer. I think he
Oh,
was
wow.
either a director or producer.
I feel like he's been producing more than
He
like
has.
acting.
Because
Yeah.
Tree Body Problem. He's
He
also
a
on it.
producer.
Wait, sorry, we're going into Netflix real quick. Are you see Tree Body Problem?
She's
No.
been asking me about it.
Ah! Wow. Nah, that show. Anyways, my song.
Okay, yeah.
So I changed my song. I was gonna do I'm a piano, but I was like, Jody, be different. I want to put Forever by Dexter Daps. Because I recently listened to that song again and she hitting again. So
Hey.
I feel like as a first song, I would add Forever.
He been hitting in general.
He
for me.
been hitting.
Silly.
But talking about Dexter Daps though,
Yeah, talking about-
another reason why that song resurfaced is because I don't know if you know about Sunsplash. I know Haiti know because I just been talking
Yes.
about it. But Sunsplash, guys, I'm gonna speak to the camera.
Uh-huh.
They got this big festival in July the 21st in Zuider Park,
Den Haag.
DH. And it's gonna be lit. Like I genuinely cannot wait for that festival, especially because they dropped the last names in the beginning. They were talking about like Sizzler.
Yeah.
They had Black Uhuru. They have Julian Marley, but now they dropping
The last couple of names had me like
Byron Messiah, Dexter Daps,
Exactly.
Skilly Bang.
Exactly.
Guys, are you gonna see me doing that? Wap, 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 wap. Oh,
But it's
but
not Philip.
yeah,
But it's
no.
not. Yo, but guys, we're gonna be there,
we gonna be there for sure.
and we want you to pull up, buy a ticket, come
a
to
ticket,
Sunsplash
guys.
this
We gonna put
summer,
the links. We gonna put the links, but.
and we're gonna put a link to it.
And I went last year, and I telling y'all it was an experience because they had a Amapiano day and they had a reggae day, so they fed me
Nice.
twice.
Yes,
My
yes.
belly was full, and it's just that level of like. I even went to Reggae Lake last year, and the wholesomeness you get from a reggae festival
Oh
is
yeah.
different. Like I went with my mom to Vala.
Oh, that's nice.
It was, and I tried to convince them to come back because I want to go again with my father too. But it was just beautiful, and I feel like now they bring in the mesh of dancehall and reggae. Because when I heard Byron Messiah, I was like, nah, party done.
Yeah,
because he blowing up and he continuing to, even after Taliban's, I feel like he's still continuing to drop proper tunes. So yeah, are you pull up?
Pull up.
We gonna be there. Chrisania, we gonna get you there.
We gonna get you there. You gonna be here for the summer?
Oh, for true.
Yes, summer. Actually, yeah, I just got a Rotterdam Carnival.
Yeah,
we're gonna be on the truck this year.
Oh, that's how I first see Chrisania.
Okay, so yeah, because how you meet her?
So we know Chrisania. Chrisania, we know you before you know we know you, because when we wanted to do our jingle, you was one of the first people we thought about. We was like, Chrisania got a vibe. She got dancehall, and we wanted like an Afro dancehall. So we went, yes. But then we had get a sample, and then it was like, oh.
Yeah, because before we had Kristen, we had somebody else behind the scenes, and they just make music. So the person make a sample. Big up Mando.
Yeah.
And then it was just a vibe, and then it became the tune. Basically.
Yeah, it became
the
our
ones
jingle.
that we've been playing still.
But we was also going to approach. So you was always in our like.
Wait, but how did you guys even like?
Because I always saw you doing DJ stuff.
I
was like, she's so interesting.
But I also was saying, I don't know if I remember back when I used to make videos all the time.
Yeah, YouTube.
But I didn't make the link that I think the first time I see you live and direct was Notting Hill. Where's that event with the paint? Nobody liked that. Right? Far out.
Yeah.
Dreamland.
Because you come to me, was like, I know you. I was like, I know you too. But I don't know who. Yes. And I was just like, I don't. And I was like, I know this girl from somewhere.
Well, that was the year before.
That's when we all went last
2022.
2022.
I was drunk.
Or 2023.
We all was.
Oh, last year was 2022. Yes. And then I was just like, yeah.
And
then I started seeing you on the
Nice.
ground. Yeah, she don't even remember.
She was drunk, guys. It's fine.
But recently, and that was so funny. You post a video where this man was like just watching what you're doing, like seeing exactly what you're doing on the like how you turning your table.
Oh yes. Well, you are Chrisania, but be you on the decks. I gonna be the man. Wait.
Shirley gonna come and live direct the episode.
I was like, What he was doing.
Watching everything you do. And I look at it and I laugh. And then after I was like, wait.
I love that.
Wait, this is somebody I matched on a couple years ago.
Yo.
Please, I had no idea who was that. But I love to see that because at the beginning, that was me.
No, but he is I don't have him anymore on social media, but I see him on my TikTok recently. He's getting into DJing, and he was into music.
Oh, that he was studying.
He was studying.
I get it,
and
my
knowing
brother.
him, I know he was
get
probably
it, my brother.
studying
studying
everything he was doing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just funny.
I laugh so hard when I was like, hey guys, can you send me some videos? I want to see how I did. And I see the man. And the man's seriously watching. And I was like, okay, yeah. And like, he's so close to me, I can't even move it. Okay, you know, it's okay. It's a man. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
But how it's been like your experience doing it up here?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it started here last year in January. It started in Utrecht. And I was asking everybody. I maybe asked like 30 or 40 DJs to help me out, to give me a chance, give me a shot. And only like 2 of them was really like, hey, I got you. Come, let's start practicing. Let's start showing. And another one was actually like, you know, I'm going to give you my gig and you're going to play. Oh. And I was like, wait, I ain't a DJ yet. Yeah. And he was like, nah, play. That's what you want to do. And I did it. And I remember I was so freaking nervous. And at the end, like, I remember this lady came up to me and she was like, you did so great. Wow. How long have you been DJing? And I'm like, an hour, bitch. I just started.
You just clocked in.
She was so sweet and the energy was so good. And it was like, wow, I meant to do this, you know? So once I realized, like, wow, people's been giving me chances, I went hard. I went very, very hard. I And back then I wasn't good. I hate to say it.
Like,
it starts from a
it
point.
always
so-
starts from a point,
Yeah.
and like you just got to keep pushing through. And I started pushing and pushing, and eventually I started getting myself out there so much to where like I started getting different type of bookings. It's not just a club. Okay, wow, it's a bigger venue now. It's a festival now. I could go back to St. Martin and get a gig. It was like, oh shit, I'm a DJ.
Yeah, you're full on DJ.
Like
now.
it came really great, and now I'm just like I'm still trying to embrace it and get better and build a purpose around it.
And you really be doing your thing.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I
Me
be
too.
trying.
And what would you say, like, for the people that don't know, what kind of music do you play, like, usually?
You know, honestly, I'm very Caribbean based. I love my dancehall. Very much love my dancehall. I play a lot of dancehall, but I've been really going into the soca, the zouk, bouillon, just really, really deep Caribbean music. And then of course I love my Afro. What you mean?
good.
Crank it up like
You know, we
good.
see you by Mania.
yes.
We did. But then you come on right before Ashaki.
I know.
And then-
My time
That was
was
it.
Yeah.
because even when I just got there, I think as soon as I was done, Egyptian came on. Or I can't remember.
I think it was Ashaki. Because I think the only reason we was like...
You're right. I think Egyptian was at the beginning.
Egyptian
before.
was first, then we came to see you.
And
Or
then
Aruba.
Ashake was coming on.
And then Ashaki was coming
Yeah.
on. Oh, no,
Okay.
Ruga. And then
Ruga
you.
was first because Ruga came when I came in and I was
yeah.
late.
Yeah.
And then Egyptian came after Ruga and then
Yes.
Ashake.
Yes.
So I have a little clip of you. I think I have it
Oh,
on my
I
phone.
love. Oh, I was
But-
so nervous that
Right?
day.
Yeah.
That was actually my first festival, and and I didn't know how big Rotterdam Ahoy was, and so
Quite large.
it was
It was
huge. And I was expecting a little club. I knew it was a festival, but I was like, a festival in like October, like please, it's gonna be in like a little thing. And when I get there and I see Ruga on stage and I see how big the venue was, I immediately like,
Oh no,
I was
nerves
like,
kicking.
what? I wasn't talking. I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't talking at all. And like even like I went with my mentor. And we actually went as a duo with the dancehall. And he was just like, Chris.
Mhm.
You good? He was like, and I was like, yeah.
No, but I could get that though.
No, it was a nice night though. It really was.
But what's like your utopia? I love my utopias in terms of just where you see yourself going.
You know, honestly, DJing is really just a pit stop. I love music. I was creating music at first, and it was like, I'm so tired of making music. I want to feel it. I want to play with it. I want to mix it. And I know myself, like, I love to do so many different things. I think I'm going to gradually grow and just take this to a place where I can create a platform for myself, a platform for others. Because I started podcasts, I started YouTube, I started radio, I started DJing. I just want to keep going all the way up until TV until I could provide this for someone else. So that's the initial goal. But right now, in like 2 more years, I want to make it to where I could go to anywhere in Europe, America, or the Caribbean and just DJ and have fun, give people like a vibe and connect with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love that. But where because you run MPC, you from St. Martin.
Yes.
Yeah. And she also from St. Lucia.
Really?
Sorry. I
Okay.
asked her, I say, you have St. Lucia in you. She's like, no. I say, what? You from...
So, yeah, you're from
She was like, I'm from St. Martin. And she's like, oh no, but my whole family from St. Lucia. My mother, my father. I was like, I had a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So my mom and my dad is from St. Lucia, so yeah, all my family's there. But I was born in St. Martin, and until I was like 12, I left and I moved to England so I could go to better school. And after a while, it was like, I want more. Like Europe, it was so different from the Caribbean. So I was like, I begged my dad. I was like, I want to live with you in America. Went to San Francisco, lived there. Then I'm like, I want to be a grown up. I want to do stuff on my own. I moved to LA now.
Really? And how old you was when you moved to LA?
I was 19 when I moved to
Oh my
LA.
God.
So yeah, I was.
And you move alone.
Yeah. And
That's so cool though.
Yeah.
That you've been out here.
man.
And now you're in NL. Wait, what made you come to NL then?
But COVID had hit in 2020. And I was on my own in LA and I had like 3 jobs. And I'm like, girl, you don't have no kids. You're not even 20. Like, you need to go somewhere, learn something, settle down, and build yourself, you know? So I was like, where can I go? I'm like, girl, you moved everywhere already.
Fact.
And I saw my passport. I was like, we Dutch.
Yeah.
We got benefits.
Exactly.
We Dutch, you know. And I wanted to go to this media school in LA, and it was like 90,000. It was way too expensive, and I checked out the schools here, and I was like, but I sleep in.
Yeah.
Why I ain't doing over there? I say, you know, I pack everything. I said, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna go to school, find something I want to do, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
I want to know what's the difference in living in those different places, because like we really love England.
Yeah.
Well, specifically London.
Yeah,
For
I was
some
like,
reason.
I
No,
know
we
we like the
only
whole
know-
England.
We only know London.
We only know
So we
London.
love specifically London because we only know London.
Yeah.
But recently, I'm ready to check the Birmingham.
Birmingham
and the
is lit. I
Manchester.
was just
Manchester.
gonna say Birmingham is lit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they
Okay.
say London is the
Manchester,
most
Wales.
bad vibes place in the UK. So,
But then you also went to San Francisco. I've been to California and I
Yeah.
like LA vibes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but I don't know how you feel different living in.
Yeah, it's very different for me because especially if I start in England, I went there when I was 12. It was a completely different time. It was very racist back then. Not like it isn't right now, but it was a different.
What's changed?
It was exactly.
Yeah.
It was a more different tone, and even when I went to San Francisco when I was younger, and went to high school there, it was still very different. LA is a great place for opportunity, but it's very, very fake and superficial.
Yeah.
So it's like you go there to make your money, and then we go back home and we go
leave,
enjoy
yeah.
our family and our chilling.
I get that.
No, but it honestly, like, out of all those places I've ever been, all of them gave me something. All of them helped me, taught me something. So I'm grateful for everywhere I've been to still.
That's good.
You're so wholesome.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
we had how many episodes ago it was when we was talking about Korea and da 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 da. I
3.
think it was 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, it was episode 29.
Yeah. And one of the questions Jody asked was, I can't word it how you word it.
What struggles do you face being a woman on your journey to success and when you have achieved success? So
And
in
then,
the realm
yeah.
of like
So being
career.
a female DJ, and I think we can also tune in with having a
Yeah.
podcast and da 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 da. Like, how you see that? What's been the struggles? And I don't know.
Do you see
Oh,
any
that's a deep
differences?
question.
Yeah, it's a loaded one.
Hey,
too.
yeah, that's a jam-packed question because especially as a female, I think nowadays we're able to enter a lot more spaces. And every time I hear someone say, "Oh, well, females don't get that," I'm like, "What are you talking about?" We're here, we're outside, so it's like we're definitely in a time where we get so much opportunity, and just as much as there's opportunity, there's also a bad side. Clubbing, partying is not people going out for enjoyment or for music or for connections. Nowadays is to really go and release and ignore, and sometimes it's really a predatory place now, sadly to say. Like you just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our last episode talks all about this.
It's true.
Exactly.
It's definitely true. So that's why it's always important to go with your friends and just with people that support you, but also go to enjoy. Like the purpose isn't to, let's go drunk and forget about how hard life is. Nah. Let's go have fun. Let's go rejuvenate ourselves so we could get back to enjoying life. So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff, but being a female, I think, has really helped me. Because again, now it's sad to say, and I don't want to say this, but I think I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
Pretty privilege is a real thing.
You was coming.
And I hate to say it, but sometimes I see the mistreating of where I see a good female DJ. She's amazing. She's spinning great. Her technique, everything great. Okay, she doesn't appeal to everybody with how she completely looks. So I'm not going to book her. I want to book that girl. She's so hot instead. And it's so unfair. And it's kind of sad. And sometimes, like, as a female, you don't want to go to that side. Whoa, I need to just dress up. Oh, but also it's just about my talent. So sometimes it's a hard bridge. But like I said, it has its perks. And because, hey, sometimes I go in there and I dress up really nice. And it doesn't matter about how I look at all.
True.
It's how I play. It's
Yeah.
the energy what I give, you know? So yeah, it's two sides.
No, I get that. I don't know how you had feel like with that question from back then.
In terms of just like when we talked about it on the pod, I don't know. I felt like I mentioned it before on the pod, like in our beginning episodes, where in the beginning of like my whole career and stuff, I didn't feel like I was taken serious as a woman.
No.
But I feel like in my field, it's more business and corporate and all of that fun stuff. And I think with DJing it's also different where you could really make use of that pretty privilege in a sense.
Yeah.
But for me,
to a point.
Yeah, literally. But for me, it was more of a place of like, as a woman, I just didn't feel taken serious. I would have it where, say, if I speak to a man about something, he would find a way to disagree with me and not justify it. It would just be you just want to disagree to like assert your authority.
But there's that happens all the time. I feel in every category. Because like even if something as simple as going on a bus or something and you want to pay for something, you're like, oh miss, what is this? Like sometimes people like, I just think it's different people all around.
That's true.
Because it's in everything. Sometimes people don't take you serious. Hey, I want to pay in cash. You sure you want to or pin? Or, like people are just weird nowadays.
Yeah, even if you have an accent sometimes in the Netherlands, they don't watch you.
Even if you have like a little accent, like I noticed that so much. So like. Once I realized, like, okay, someone's not trying to take me serious, like, now it's like, I don't know. Before it used to take me off a little bit, make me feel some type of way, or like, I need to try harder. Now it's like, nah, it's okay. I stay in focus. Yeah,
it's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But for me, I just kept it moving.
Exactly.
I think, like, I moved away from the situation and I'm thriving. So
true.
I like that actually, because me, I got a problem. I just move a little. I see you want to fuck with me, so I want to move closer now.
You get that knee-jerk reaction, like, oh, let's play.
Yeah, I don't know why, because some people just take like criticism or like just something negative and they just take it and they just swallow it up. I just take it and run with that mind. I just give me
we were talking about the comments. Chrisania was like, y'all just laugh.
What?
Just laugh.
Oh, the comments that we get to know?
Yeah.
You have to just laugh.
Wild, but you do have to just laugh.
And even comment back to it, build the engagement. This come on. This is for me.
It's true.
Good or bad, this is for me. Because sometimes the worst things, this be the best like comebacks or maybe I should say this way. Sometimes the best gifts comes in the ugliest fucking rappings.
Big fact.
Like, so you see that hate comment and you're like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
What about you though?
I feel like I have me being a teacher, I have Dara.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like in general, I think people in general respect women as teachers, but then being a woman of like a female teacher and then you have male teachers, you have to work harder for the respects.
Yeah.
And a certain like your classroom management skills. I feel also being a Black woman in this space of this country was just very hard. Like even when I used to have internships and having to navigate that up in the north. Like I remember I had this class, it basically was calling me to repeat the whole lesson. So I feel like I've experienced that level of things. But now I'm in a school where I feel more comfortable to be myself. And I feel like my team in general like appreciates me. I feel like the students themselves, because they're more Muslim.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very different for them to have like a Black woman who they feel in her life just everything goes. And I like that they feel like they could be themselves, but sometimes they just go too far with the boundaries of what they could say or tell me. Like I even tell her, this boy just come in the class and tell me like, yo, your laugh sound fake. Like whereas they wouldn't do that. I know they wouldn't do that to a male teacher or just teacher that look more like them kind of way, but I feel like they could just say what they want to me. But that's the students, I guess. But then there's the creative side, because I also started YouTube back in the day, and I found it was such a struggle. I also talk about this in earlier episodes where it's just like and if I explain in detail that I feel like I had to work harder. I don't feel like I have pretty privilege, and I feel like I had to really make my point of like we also exist from back then. But that's when I was making my YouTube videos.
It's the we also exist.
Yeah, like no, but people that look like me also exist, and I feel like I was doing it for that purpose. But then I still wasn't getting what I wanted to get, or the support or the whatever, and reaching anywhere with it. So then I didn't say it demotivate me, but then I come to realize that like at the end of the day, like I can't take this on by myself. So it's like I could keep going, but I know I ain't gonna be able to take it on by myself. And then I think COVID hit and like life hit, and I just kind of stopped.
Girl.
And I look for my other ways to like channel my energy into it. But I don't know. I feel like now with podcasting is like the shit that you get for just speaking up on stuff all the time.
Yeah, especially as women.
Yeah,
So
as
we
women.
get so we had a video that come out, and it going a bit crazy. I think by the time this episode come out,
And
it
go
going to be
even crazier. Yeah.
And like a lot of men especially are upset. And I get like how people could be confused and upset, but they use that opportunity to really drag women, to really use terms to degrade women and like humble women, try to at least. And it's just that level of like having that in this. Because for you too, you kind of out there on your socials. Like, I be following you. I watch your little DJ sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think with the whole social media aspect of it, it's like everybody kind of have access now. So they feel like their opinions are to have access.
Yes.
So I completely understand where you're coming from. But I do feel like it's making our skin thicker.
But my skin don't thick now. I ain't
It's
bothering me.
facts.
But it's just sometimes you wonder if we had like let's say we had a standard, and call them male, sister call us female. If you had a standard male here on the couch all the time, would people value the podcast more? Would they actually tune in more to hear what we have to say?
Again, there's two sides. Male and female. Don't come for me. I just realized what I say.
Unfiltered come.
Oh, you mean with the woman thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I'm a woman and I see two beautiful girls on a podcast, oh cool, I could relate. If I'm a man and I see two beautiful girls on a podcast, cute. But can I relate so much? So sometimes it's just that I would like to see somebody else.
That looks
But on
like
top
me.
of that, I feel like
Yeah.
to a level, we also appeal to the men who are trying to
Definitely.
relate and not relate, trying to understand.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I appreciate. I don't mind having a demographic of listeners who are men who are actively trying to get out of their own shoes and see what women go through.
Yeah.
That's why if we do have a standard male on the couch, cool, he gonna appeal to men who their self-awareness or their ability to be aware of certain things has a cap. I feel like the men, and big up all the men who proper study. Like I really bigging up now. But big up all the men who study listen to this, because I feel like we deliver a perspective that is strongly female. And I think it's beautiful to see that a lot of men are proactive in trying to find out what we have to say.
Yeah.
Because I'm also curious on what they have to say.
Yeah. I don't know. I get that. But I just know I've heard people say that like they feel that like the energy we give is not for them. So then it's just like,
oh well, there's a million
I don't
other
care.
different
I
podcasts.
really don't care. I just mean
because
like
you guys definitely provide something that a lot of people cannot find now.
Yeah.
It's like now you turn on a podcast and it's like it's almost like someone did this or this is how it's supposed to be, instead of like let's converse.
Yeah.
Let's just converse. Like
But that was one of our biggest goals though when we start the podcast. It's just also bridge the gap between different, I guess, even demographics, but just we really wanted to have those conversations with men. And so that's why sometimes I just be like, if you actually just try a little more to like tune into the conversation and actually hear what we're trying to say, you maybe would relate.
And
get it more.
also, if you try to like, comment and subscribe and share,
she said, don't forget about that.
Don't forget.
Don't forget.
No, but I hear what you're saying. I feel like one thing, at least, I wonder if you have that with DJing too. I was listening to this podcast and it was saying like, it was so cute. Don't make the right decision, make the decision right. Whereas like you could be in moments where you're thinking, oh, I need to play certain songs for these people, or this is the right song, or blah, blah, blah. However, is how you approach it, in the sense of like, no decision is right, but you make it right.
Yes.
Like with a podcast.
That is so true. Wait, say the quote that you said a while ago.
Don't make the right decision, make the decision right. I'm going to send it to you. I got you.
Yes.
But I think with a podcast, that's what's happening. I think in the beginning, at least, for me speaking, I always felt like I need to say the right thing. I need to do the right thing. I need to present the right image. But at the end of the day, I gonna make right with whatever I experience. Even with the videos we put up and they blow up and whatever, and the comments we receive, it's just a level of like, I could either see it as, oh, that wasn't the right decision, so now I'm upset, or I can make it right by saying, oh, I just learning like, yo, this gonna happen.
Exactly.
This is a part of the journey.
This is a part of it.
Yeah. And I think I have the same thing with regards to the men giving their opinions. I don't see it as something bad, because I do understand a lot of their frustrations. Like, we really found out men are proper traumatized. And it is on both sides.
Yeah.
And the right part
of
of that
course.
decision or the making the right is to continue to just do the podcast.
Yeah. Nobody's stopping.
Because it ain't stopping, guys.
It's not
Forever by Dexter
stopping.
Dabbs.
No. I don't think it can ever stop. But
Yeah.
it does give you insight, and sometimes I just wonder how different it would be. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Generally.
No,
just
but it's
don't
okay
care.
to wonder though.
Yeah, I
like,
do wonder. Like,
Yeah.
you know, but that's like trying to really figure out, like, I just like, somebody told me recently, like, you just really think about the what ifs too much. And then
not
it's
too
just
much,
like,
girl. What if it's good?
it's good, but sometimes it could be a little too
Sometimes
much.
it can be a little too much.
Yeah.
What if, girl, do
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
True.
But it's more so like, I don't need to. What happening right now in the moment is where we are. And then
Very
it's just
true.
like,
And
you
not
know.
just that too. I think, especially just going back to what you said with the males, you know, being engaged, you know, understanding this podcast. I think as it grows more, like, you're gonna see how much males really understand what you're saying, because
Most of our
it's
listeners are
definitely
males.
oh,
no.
it's more.
That
the-
changed, girl.
That changed already?
That I think it was a specific
In the
time
Beninging?
period.
Yeah.
But
it was.
no.
If you say
Oh.
beninging,
Maybe I
you and
ain't, I
this
ain't checked
beninging.
now. Maybe Kristen could check. It depends on
YouTube.
the platform.
Yeah, YouTube, I know the
Really?
majority lead. Okay, it wasn't majority, but the percent, majority.
I
lead
thought it
female.
was the other way around.
But it wasn't like by far. It was like 60 something and then 40.
Okay, it was close.
Sorry,
But
I really
like,
want to know.
Because honestly, sometimes you guys are so relatable, and it has nothing to do with gender. It just has to do with life and everything that's really
Honestly.
happening. Like,
Yeah. And I do think if we take out the whole gender aspect, like we should start they them. Like not to think the what you call it, the pronouns. But it's just that level of like you don't specify something based off of the social construct that comes with a gender. It's a level of you take out that whole aspect of this person is opposite to me because female and male are
yeah,
opposite
you mean
in a
people should
sense.
just tune in because two people are talking on the mic,
Literally.
and not because it's women on the mic.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
guys, but still,
Oh my God.
in the world we live in, I see two hot girls talking on a podcast. I want to tune in as a
get
guy.
that.
I want even as a girl. I see y'all two cuties. I check it. I see the St. Martin flag in the back. Okay, what's this? I want to check it out.
you get curious.
I get what you mean.
And two guys too. If I see two guys too, I'm like, okay,
Yes.
who's this?
Yeah, tune in. Yeah, I get
There's
what
a
you mean.
reason.
I get what you mean. But I don't know if you see what we're talking about. We talk about girl. We feel like when we in soca parties, man don't pull up like before to
Oh, I
a
saw
dance.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
saw
that's where
that.
we getting it.
That a video we talking
But
about.
we
style.
feel like people they don't understand that there's a difference in the culture when it comes to soca, and they probably talking about a different vibe of music.
Yeah.
And if you're in an Afro party, it's kind of weird to be. I don't know. They
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
It depends, especially
But
a little Congolese
it is
song.
not as.
But you also seeing it from a DJ standpoint.
Yeah.
Like do you see man them pulling up on girl?
like you guys said though, not as frequently anymore.
Like-
Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
a little different because back then it used to be like whoop. Whoop.
I thought we had a
But
problem.
no, there we go. And now it's
Yeah.
like, but I also get it because I mean, in the world
Time
now,
change.
sometimes
Yeah.
like
You
a guy
end up
can't
on the
even say
internet.
psst,
No.
you know. So
Yeah.
it's like now let me just watch her from afar. So
But also, what I wanted to say last episode, and you also kind of hinted, I do feel a layer of it is also that like the vibe of why we going out is different. Like people also not going out anymore to bust or move on, like in general,
dance,
and I think
and
that's
it's
also a
true.
part to play in
It's
it. And
true.
I'm not taking that out of the conversation. Just that people just
Yeah.
not doing it.
you know, sometimes I hate to see somebody will put on this nice outfit, they get ready dope, they get all their friends, and then they go to the club to stand up.
Exactly.
And just
What are you
do-
doing here?
What you come here to do? What you waste your money and
It's fact.
what you come here to do?
They come here to get a little film for the Instagram to show that they actually have a life and then go home.
That's a life. I want to be on Instagram. at the end of the night.
Exactly. I have this favorite podcast that I listen to, and they also speak on it. It was like, remember we used to go to the club to like bust a
You
sweat,
know?
like and break, like
But you
people
see-
used to dance on the dance floor,
That's
break
why-
dance and thing.
I going to buy an island because I genuinely feel I'm so serious. In the future, guy, I'll probably be 40. I don't care. I'm going to buy an island because I feel like there's that level of like the whole conversation with a man then pull it up. The whole conversation with like sweating out
We ain't
and
gonna
not
have that on
worrying.
the island.
You're
No.
not because you're not gonna be filmed. You're not gonna be worried about
Exactly.
like things being documented. You're not gonna be worried about a story time on TikTok.
I like this.
Yeah, because I do feel like this whole.
I like this. Can I fund it?
Yes, you could be the DJ on the island, girl.
Come to the island.
I ain't gonna be DJ for sure.
Okay, you coconut brass. But honestly, like I feel like the whole social media aspect of thing and the whole lack of just being able to be you without being documented for being you is messing us all up.
You know, I just had this conversation because I was like, you know, our generation, not the millennials, the generation before, whoever they be.
Baby boomers?
No, Gen Y.
Gen Y, yes. Gen Y?
I just know Gen Z and millennials.
Gen X. So the one before the millennials. They basically, like, they could have made all their mistakes and stuff when they was younger and not have to be on the internet permanently.
Yeah.
Like, that is such a nice luxury because sometimes, like, I see something on my Instagram from 2 years ago and I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
And I want to immediately delete it and imagine there's so much stuff on the internet that we can't even take out.
I feel like that was the best generation. Like, if I had to choose, they get to experience like a long time of like no technology and internet. And then it was also like still young enough, but also old enough to know how to handle the internet. But also the time period it was born in, because it was probably maybe the earliest part of that generation was the 80s, right? 90, yeah, probably
60s.
But I mean, like right before it turned to millennials, that was the 90s. No, but I mean the ending of millennials is like 90 something.
97.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on the cusp of Gen Z.
No, yeah, but I mean like so the ones you get what I you get what I mean.
We don't gotta get into the nitty gritty.
But I think also that's why we had really started liking our piano parties more because the vibe
and the depth.
Everybody was dancing and like everybody really there for enjoyment.
It's facts.
But it's just different when I go to other parties. But I don't know how you see like the difference with like the Afro scene and like our like Caribbean scene.
True.
Yeah, well, for the
It's okay.
for the Afro scene, I agree. I think everybody is really always together dancing, having the vibe. And I wouldn't say it's not the same for like dancehall or Caribbean, but I think because we dance in a certain way, it's a little bit less now. Especially because like there was things you guys remember last year, Rotterdam Carnival had released a no bubbling rule. How you gonna have Carnival with no? What you mean? What's that? What is then?
Yeah,
bands and
exactly.
costumes.
Trash.
Exactly.
I was like, but they brought it back this year, so thank you.
True.
I mean, it wasn't gone last year.
I know.
I didn't get to experience.
They say you gonna tell me not to twerk. I gonna twerk extra.
People was just twerk.
What? I love that they twerk extra.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had this guy and he put on the best show ever. He went on his hands and knees and right in front of where they have the statize thing. I was like, you go.
Don't tell Caribbean people no. You cannot tell Caribbean people no.
No, they can't tell us no.
They're gonna show you yes. 100%.
Nah, but I was just recently thinking also like in general, I feel like for a long time, like people used to really sample, like even Drake. Remember, he used to put in a lot of Caribbean vibes into his music because it was really like, I guess, cool.
Trendy.
Man,
trendy.
You so right, Drake milk. That's so
put
much.
us in, but now it's like Afro to have that kind of
everybody in the mother jumping
exactly.
on
And I wonder to a level like if we're going, I don't think they forget us.
Nah,
but
I genuinely don't.
Yeah,
Afro's popping now.
Yeah.
You know, even with Byron Messiah, now the Afro is jumping on the dance hall.
That is true.
So even Skilly Bang is jumping with who he make a song with Wizkid, and I feel like
you know Tyler. No, who with Tyler?
I think
Tyler. Yeah.
So it's that level of like
we come
the
back.
dance hall checking like we don't need the Americans.
No,
we gonna take Africa.
But that's kind of cool because at the end of the day now we coming together because like the Afro and the Caribbean music kind of coming together. Even though like some people say at the end of the day it does all music, all of it generates from the same place at the end of the day.
It really does,
and we don't need the
Americans.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Look how we just kicking.
Bye. We're not vibing without them, basically.
But are you feel like okay? Because I think about it, we talking about vibing up in the Netherlands.
True.
But when I vibe in Ghana or when I vibe in the Caribbean, I vibe. What's the difference in a sense? Like I know we more modern here, but it's just that level of like why we still don't. even for ourselves. I feel like the people who I see up here too vibe more when I see them in SM than they vibe up here.
Yeah.
True.
It's about your community, your environment. Like,
True.
Let's say I go with you. Bear in mind, I just met them today.
Yeah. I mean,
it's different if I met you when I was 4 and we going out.
True.
So when we in St. Martin, hell yeah, it's a different type of going out. I change completely. If I'm in St. Martin, if I'm in England, if I'm in San Francisco, LA, I switch like a chameleon because when I around my people, because when I'm in England, don't you think I'm talking like this? And yeah, I'm obviously going to switch.
Okay.
Oh, you just made
You have
Hades
the
Day.
accent. Yes.
You just made Hades Day. Okay, good. Guys, they're going to get English in this
You can do it
biatch.
again, please. You can switch it up for me.
Of course I can switch it up
Oh
if
my
I
God,
wanted to.
yeah,
I lived there
like,
for 3.5
We can just
years.
continue the rest of the episode like this.
I don't think I'm going to continue like this. Because we're on St. Martin people. Now we can just talk like this and enjoy. So obviously, if I around my people, I'm going to be a little bit more, you know?
I get what you mean.
I hear it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like something is in the air, home. As in, like, I don't know. Like,
What in the air?
I don't know. Vibes is in the air because I just feel different. Like even when I touch down in Ghana, vibes in the air. And I just feel like I want to Azonto or something. Like honestly and truly, I don't know. I guess like you say, home. And the similarities of Ghana is like it feels like home too because it's similarities in terms of just Africa and the Caribbean, of course.
Yeah.
So I guess for us it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess so. I don't know.
I love how we deepen it. Like we all just have like, yeah.
I know, but
It's the wine. I
It
ain't
is.
calling the brand.
The white sheet.
Oh no. Kristen, like yeah.
Oh,
no, I don't know. But I still at the same time, I still want to like. I hate that I have to go to London. For me, I still have to go to Ghana. But I still experience like vibes.
But oh well.
And there's specific parties in NL that still have it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know.
I like it though.
What?
I know what you mean, like the fact that you have to go abroad for the vibe. But
Yeah.
I like going abroad for the vibe.
Yeah.
I just feel like let me go abroad for the vibe.
No,
Like
true.
even when I go home and stuff, it just hits different. It's okay. This is gonna sound wild. It's a wild comparison, but when you're not supposed to be doing like say you with a man or something, or you're not supposed to be doing the dirty, and you like doing it in a place that's like sketchy, and it's even more exciting.
Okay, tell us
I
more.
feel like the fact that Patreon. I feel like the fact that a vibe is abroad, it adds a different level of vibe.
Vibe, yeah, I
Like
agree.
the fact that you're gonna leave it is like nah,
Yeah,
I gotta enjoy
That's
this.
true.
Yeah.
But you just feel like we also DJing. Oh, she like no, I just
know-
definitely wait that you.
Sometimes
Put away my
yes.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Sometimes yes, but because I'm still learning, I'm still experiencing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go in there like I about to do surgery because I want take in so much.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget to just free up and enjoy it. But sometimes I go in there, and it's such a good energy, like because it's a I give, you give, I give. People just think, oh, the DJ coming in, they giving it to me. Nah, you dancing, you having fun,
exchange
you giving it to me. So sometimes the energy just be so good. I just be like, I want a night to end. Like,
Yeah.
I get that.
Wait, but how you just juggle DJ with school and stuff? 'Cause I know school ain't easy.
yeah.
And I know a lot of people, especially today, because in this recession, in this economy, a lot of people like really trying to juggle their purpose, their passion, and just really also trying to be in school. So like, how do you do it?
Honestly, I think the support system I have.
Yeah.
Because
Big up your support system.
big up my support system hard, boy. Bless up to all of y'all, cause man, when I started it, it was like, whoa, this is hard. This is a lot of stuff. And after a while, it's like I got my friends behind me. I got my mom. I got like my people's. That's like Lily, like this is what you want to do. You're only going to feel fulfilled if you keep learning, if you keep finding and going after it. Just go after it. So it's like, sometimes I just want to quit. I got a lot of friends that dropping out and I just be I want to drop
join.
out.
Come on, convince me, please.
I just be like, what? But at the end of the day, I looking at it like this is an opportunity to learn. And I almost even looking at it like next year I'm about to graduate already. What I gonna do?
And then, or maybe you answered earlier, but what you feel like is this might be such a deep question. By hearing you talk, like what you feel like is your purpose, like
my purpose
general.
is honestly to love and connect. And before I thought it was like, oh, to be this person and be this and make this amount and cause generational wealth for my family. But it's like, nah, I'm meant to love and connect people. Like, and that's what I do with everything. Even when I'm at school, if I'm on the radio, if I'm DJing, if I'm waitressing, every single thing, I want you to feel my love and I want us to connect. And you don't even got to connect with me, shit, but connect with somebody else.
Exactly.
Like,
Let
you
me
know
be a
what I
bridge.
mean? Exactly. Let me be a bridge. And like, that's something that I take pride in. Like, I really, really love to do. And it makes me feel good.
I hear it.
that.
Yeah. I wish you wanted to end with a game. We don't have a game.
No, but I think that was just beautiful.
Yeah,
Maybe we should think of a game of like purpose. Like
oh my
a
gosh.
connection game.
Yeah.
No, but I truly feel like that's beautiful. And I think a lot of people need to hear that because I feel like a lot of us still looking for our purpose. And sometimes you think your purpose needs to do with like making this amount or creating this level of generational wealth because they're pushing this whole success idea. And I really, truly think it comes down to just loving and connecting with people.
Yes.
Because Short said it once on the podcast, like, you could do it on your own. You don't need people.
Yeah.
But I truly value everybody in the studio, the people around me.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to have those conversations where you have that whole, you replace the judgment with curiosity, but just have those hard conversations with people in your life because you could actually create that circle that you need. Because I think now we moving into that whole individualistic society where we don't feel like we need anybody.
And listen,
It's scary.
no, it's really a bad setup. It's really a bad setup. If we was meant to be alone and do nothing, why is there so much other people on this earth?
Exactly.
And start a bit conspiracy, but I'm not gonna be conspiracy. But I really feel like everything that's been built, all the breadcrumbs that have been laid, have been created to help or to push us into a place of feeling like we could do it all ourselves. We don't need people. The whole fact that, you know, you could just distract yourself by watching other people's lives. You don't need to connect with the people around you anymore.
People around
Or
you.
just that thing of like, even working from home. I think it's okay, go through, but
you feel like COVID.
no longer interact, and we get
Yeah.
we get kind of comfortable with just being home. People not outside like that.
Yes.
So it's just that level of like, I think, yeah, it would just be cool to have a environment where we just radically connect.
But I would hope that like not all communities have that. But I do still feel like our community have that. Or maybe that's just the people I have around me. But I do feel that like maybe it's a generation. Sorry, see, maybe it's a generational thing. But I do feel like people are opening up more to message people or just go out their way to understand that like, nah, if I need help with something, I could. But I think that could be a Caribbean thing because we're very big on like
union
Unity, and family and community.
It's true.
But I do feel like in this country, sometimes it could be a little lost. Because sometimes I just try to think like, I don't think the Black Dutch space is for me personally. I don't know if you feel that way.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's because I can't stand the language.
You feel the same, Kristen? Yeah, but even if, let's say, but then, yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I don't, you know what it is? The Black Dutch community that I have at least been a part of is people who still not from here.
Okay.
Stuff here.
Yeah,
so it's like people from Suriname and stuff
but
like that.
They come from Suriname, but it was
No, they were born here, but just their background is not.
Yeah, but it depends now. It depends, like, because not everybody, I'm not speaking, I don't want to generalize everybody, but I feel like in general, like the space that they have up here, when I think about it, like, I do like that we could connect. Because like in the country, like, I should want to connect and be able to network with people in different spaces. But then I'll just be like, I don't know if, like,
you don't feel like you fit.
No, and that's why it still, because I talked on a panel once, and there was one of the questions they asked us on the panel was like, how do you feel like you get out of that bubble of only sticking to your Caribbean community and like go into like the Dutch community of stuff?
Like,
but in my head, I was like, but I don't want to. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but even when I went to my bachelor study, you migrate to Caribbean people without even knowing it. I started talking to two St. Martiners, and I didn't know they was from SM, and they wasn't. One of them wasn't even born in SM. She was born in Holland, but she has St. Martin roots. But you migrate to that because there's a level of like, it is what you know. And I usually say branch out, get out your comfort zone. Yeah. But sometimes it's nice to be around what you know and build off of that.
Yeah.
Like you could get out of your comfort zone together with what you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's go skiing, because people don't really do that from the Caribbean.
No, that's true.
But yeah.
But no.
But I definitely wait, Chris, you got something.
I do gotta say something because
Say it.
a while ago you were saying, "Oop, don't lose it, it's flying away."
Girl, that happened to us on a bi-weekly.
No, you was just saying about purpose, and I think a lot of people feel really, really like under pressure about finding their purpose, and I don't know what it is, but it's so simple. You just feel for it, and you see what makes you happy, and you see what you gravitate to, or you can't live without. Like, I need to get up in the morning and I need to talk to my friend. Oh, what is that? I want to hear them out. Okay, I want to feel them. Okay, I want to connect, or whatever point of it is for you. But I think just let people know to do not feel like under pressure, but look for it.
Yeah. But I also know what I want to give people hope, because I find it beautiful that we've had different guests the past couple of weeks where it's like you could see that they've been through a journey.
Exactly.
I feel like it's not something that it don't happen like by tomorrow or next week sometimes. And sometimes it does
never happen.
And if you do it, not
today
gonna last.
for tomorrow.
Exactly.
And if it do, it not gonna last.
Honestly.
No, true. And sometimes it's like it cultivating, but you don't even know. So I just hope like these conversations inspire people to know that, like, you know, if you're still struggling to figure out what it is, like,
trust the process.
Yeah.
And just another side note, don't be afraid to feel left out.
Yeah.
Like, I be hugging trees, and I thought it was like scary in the beginning because I was like, people gonna think I'm crazy. Let people think you crazy. Like, genuinely let people think you crazy. If what you doing is not harm to you or anybody else, and you really feel like it's your purpose, but you think because of what you learn around you or what you see, you just seeing copycats on social media, so you think you have to do what they do. But if you want to go pick up dirt and like put it on a bench and it means something to you,
then do that.
Go do that.
Yeah.
Like,
pick up that dirt.
Yeah, and that's a very, very minor.
That was so motivational.
That was like a very small example, but just in general, if you want to do something that's like really out of the box, people around you don't understand it, keep doing it. Like,
and stop caring what other people think.
Stop.
Exactly.
It's okay to be left out.
It's useless and pointless.
It really is.
Please do not care what other people think.
It's
That's
a
the
process,
biggest way to
but-
go up. What? Stop caring.
Yeah.
Right. That's
So,
like this
guys-
Italian lady I said the other day. Did I say that last time? But she was just cussing, so I shouldn't say it. But she was like, somebody
Attenzione,
asking her,
pickpocket.
she was just people asking, like, you know, how do you go out? No, this man on TikTok was like, how do people go through life and not care about what people say? And she stitched it. She's like, listen.
It was a grandmother.
Yeah.
Send that to me.
Oh
Send that
my
to me.
God, I think I like it. I said it to you, but I can't remember what she said. But she cussed. She was like,
Yeah.
"My fucks are frozen."
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
gone.
No more
No, but
fucks.
she's a G.
Exactly.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's just that level of like, people have some limited imaginations. So you only gonna reach to the point of their limited imagination if you care what they say.
If you care what they
Genuinely.
say.
Because it don't make sense.
No.
And it's a process though, because I still have it where I realize I probably thought I didn't care at all, but there's some moments where I'm like, ooh, I see care there. Just catch yourself, give yourself grace, because sometimes we get mad at ourselves for caring, or we get stuck in the care because we're thinking, I need to fix this.
Yeah.
It's not fixable. Genuinely. Everybody's opinion of you, everybody how they see you is a projection of you. And how you think other people see yourself is a projection of how you see yourself. So you just need to see yourself as a lit person, and you will never have that problem.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
That was
Guys,
it.
I think we should have like a book club or something.
Yeah,
This was really
because
wholesome.
a lot of the things we're saying. I still on 101 essays.
Yeah.
I'm hungry again.
It's okay.
I sent on 101 essays because we just read a blog books, and that was one of the books that she sent me. 101 essays that would change the way you think, and a lot of questions in that book really has like not things that I haven't realized, but I ask it in a way that made me have to put it on in words for myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of what we're talking about, I feel like you could really answer those questions by reading that book for yourself.
Yeah.
So we should.
We should.
I don't know. I don't know if you just read.
Nice. I'm a huge book reader. I'm not gonna lie. I just got a book too, like a week ago, and it's about like stop procrastinating and starting now. And I read in the book, and I feel like the book reading me. It's saying,
Word,
saying what
word,
I ain't
word,
doing,
word,
what I
word.
supposed to be doing. I say, oh,
Wait, my girl say I feel like I reading the book reading me. Oh,
Yeah.
I felt that.
what?
I love that book already.
I gotta send it to y'all.
Send me the-
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
okay.
Chrisania,
Thank you
gonna lie,
so
this was
much.
a lovely
Yes,
episode.
thank you so much.
Thank you guys. It was a
Yeah.
pleasure to be here,
It was a
honestly.
pleasure to have
And I
you.
do need to say to everybody, I just be watching at home and the inspiration that I just feel.
Don't make me cry.
Please take it in. Please
Yeah.
take it in. It's beautiful and we all appreciate it very much.
Thank you so much. She got, eventually, when I read the card earlier, like I was like, no, Haiti, you can't.
Yo,
You're
nah, I was
crying.
crying. I just didn't want my concealer
Yeah,
to run, so I
exactly.
said, take it easy. But now
Not
we
doing
really
that to
appreciate that.
No,
Like,
thank
y'all
you
really
so
fuel
much.
us.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank
That's the
you so
point.
Yes. And I wish you all the success.
And I can't wait to
Honestly.
bend over and see your decks.
Listen, we outside. We outside. You see how the sun coming out? You
Yeah,
know?
we
Oh my
outside.
gosh.
Yeah.
We gonna link all your information so everybody and their mother can
But
find
where they
you.
could find you in
You
general?
can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Okay, good.
Everything is DJ Chrisania.
Mm-hmm.
And where else? Yeah, just Instagram and social media. But if you go on Instagram, you can find me.
Yeah.
DJ Chrisania.
It'll be in
good.
the,
Well,
down below in the description.
This is episode 32. In case you didn't hear me properly before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we gonna catch y'all bi-weekly on Tuesdays. We are out.
Bye.
Bye.